You can count on me to fly to your aid in your hour of need, Master. Knowing when to use curatives is my specialty. A crime committed here will see one confined to jail.
You would gather materials here, Master. Can we really afford to carry more? You'll never reach our destination if you continue in that direction, Master. But I suppose I can guide us there later.
'Tis not for us to gainsay the Arisen's judgment. We must go where we are bid.
Go on, have a look.
Leave the finding of equipment-enhancing materials to me, Master. I shall sniff them out and mark them on your map. I'm only glad to have proven my worth.
I am attentive and loyal, and prefer to remain by your side.
I see you recognize my worth, Arisen. I suppose I should...
Very well, I shall lend you my aid. You do see...
Master, if ever your pack grows I happen to understand Elvish, Master.
'Tis a pleasure to meet you.
I have a modest talent for spotting material. Hail, Arisen. 'Tis plain you've been training diligently in my absence. An unexpected reunion, but a happy one. You can count on me to fly to your aid in your hour of need, Master. Knowing when to use Curate, my master from beyond the rift seeks the self-same item we just delivered. I shall have to report back on our success. Pray, call upon me again another time. Fair travels, Arisen. I shall remember you always.
Rest assured, Master. You'll hear nary an idle word from me.
'Twill be a joy to serve one so gallant.
If 'tis discipline your company lacks, I can provide. You are wise indeed to have sought my aid.
I pray my efforts aid your cause. I shall be proud to serve you, Arisen. Are you fit to travel? Then let's not dawdle. I happen to understand Elvish, Master. I expect you. My master from beyond the rift seeks the self-same item. The sun climbs high. The time of our parting has come. Thank you for everything, Arisen.
You can count on me to fly to your aid in your hour of need, Master. Knowing when to use curatives is my specialty. If we share our strengths, we can begin formulating a strategy. I have nothing further to add. My master from beyond the rift seeks... I hope you slept well, Master. The time of our parting has come. Thank you for everything, Arisen. They say thieves strike swift as the wind and sudden as a thunderbolt. I shall endeavor not to disappoint. 'Twill be an honor to serve by your side. I'll serve with redoubled vigor this day. My master from beyond the rift seeks the self-same... 'Tis the time of day when cities and towns... We'll see each other again. In the meantime, I'll use all I've learned on our adventure.
'Tis an honor to see you again, Arisen. I'm well glad to be traveling by your... I happen to understand Elvish, Master. My master from beyond the rift seeks... Pray, call upon me again another time. 'Twas a fine adventure we shared. May we meet again.
'Tis a pleasure to meet you.
Are you certain you're happy to have me along? Delighted to meet you. Especially if... I hope the day ahead shall be a joyous one. My master from beyond the rift seeks... It pains me to say it, but... It was an honor to lend my curative arts to your cause.
A grand adventure awaits us. I just know it. I hope I can count on you and... Ready to tackle today's adventures, Arisen? I'm full of vim myself. My master from beyond the rift. See... Should you need to communicate in Elvish... The power of magic is replete with possibilities. When next we meet, I'll dazzle.
I enjoy tackling fierce foes and prefer combat's thrills to gathering items. I am confident and may... Oh, good. I see the Arisen's found...
Master, I've naught more to say. Pressing me...
My master from beyond...
You seem to be in fine fettle this... I bid you farewell, Arisen. I trust...
You look upon me so expectantly. Are we acquainted? What marvelous ill fortune that I know precisely when a curative is needed, Master. My master from beyond the rift seek... Nothing to report, I'm afraid. I thank you for the chance to hone my swordsmanship. Should you need to communicate in Elvish, pray call upon me. I would be only too glad to assist. Let us work together to... I'm yours to command, Arisen. My master from beyond the rift. You are in good health, I trust, Arisen? The time of our parting is come.
Pleased to make your acquaintance. Ah, good. I see... You seem to be in fine fettle this morning, Master.
My master from beyond the rift...
Oh, all paths fork in the end.
I see you recognize my worth, Arisen.
I had a feeling our paths would cross once more. 'Tis a happy twist of fate that brings... Methinks we've earned a brief repose.
My master from beyond the rift... Should you need to communicate in Elvish...
The time of our parting is come.
Restoration and reinforcement are the purview of a mage. You'll be safe in my care, Arisen.
You can count on me to fly to your aid in your hour of need, Master.
I shall be proud to serve you, Arisen. 'Twill be an honor to serve by your... I'll serve with redoubled vigor this day. My master from beyond the rifts. The sun climbs high. I hope my magic served you well. I pray my efforts aid your cause. If ever you've need of an ear to listen, I'll serve with redoubled vigor this day. My master from beyond the rifts. I happen to understand Elvish, Master. I'll use this chance to commit myself fully to the study of the arcane. I'll impress you yet, Arisen.
The presence of a single mage can turn the tide of...
I shall be proud to serve you, Arisen.
Good morrow to you, Arisen. At least I go knowing I fought to the best of my ability.
Have we met, sirs? You seem familiar somehow.
Should you need to communicate in Elvish, pray call upon me. I would be only too glad to assist. Let us work together to honor the Arisen's trust.
I'll carefully conserve my strength and endeavor to survive every battle by way of sound strategy and defensive tactics. Shall we discuss tactics now or later?
It gladdens my heart to see you safe and sound, Arisen. The pain I experienced at the coronation was beyond imagining. A troubling rumor has reached my ears, and methinks I ought to share it. 'Tis said there is an illness pawns can contract beyond the rift that inflicts unspeakable harm on those around them. As it progresses, the pawn gradually loses all self-control, and in time will even cease to heed the Arisen's commands.
That sounds most unpleasant. I do hope we shall remain free of it.
Go on, have a look. Gold's made to be spent. Many thanks.
Oh, what does this say?
Shall we take a closer look?
Well met, sir. How might I be of service? Tis good to be busy. Work begets opportunity. Do come again.
Not buying? That's just as well. Better to be selective than wasteful.
Browsing was enough to scratch the itch, in my case.
Let's see. Where to next?
Do stop and have a look. I've wares of every ilk.
'Twas a fascinating tale those soldiers outside the palace were discussing.
Regarding the Queen Regent and an important personage, you mean?
Aye. Tell Liz, her ties to this figure from the neighbouring country have a romantic tint.
Do stop and first impressions count for much. If you like, I can recommend you a new hairstyle or manner of face paint. That's a good look on you. Good day, sir. What might you be looking for? First impressions count for much. If you like, I can recommend you a new hairstyle or manner of face paint. Why, sir, you look exquisite. Good day, sir. What might you be looking for?
You can count on me to fly to your aid in your hour of need, Master. Knowing when to use curatives is my specialty. I'll serve with redoubled vigor this day.
Have you business with the guild, sir? I should be glad to assist you. Do come again. Look as long as you please.
Slim pickings of legs. Within my touch.
Look as long as you please.
There's been talk of a mysterious structure rising from the sea. I'm not sure what to make of it. Much obliged. This inspires... There's naught but misgivings. It's been a hard day.
Only fools and urchins goes to them.
Let me get that.
We must rest, though the sun is still up. I fought many battles in my journey, but the thrill of felling a colossal foe goes unmatched.
Open your eyes, everyone. 'Tis dark out, but our day begins.
Shall we check our... I am attentive and loyal, and prefer to remain by your side. In battle, I shall follow your lead and prioritize support. Is there aught this pawn might do for you? Nomad as I am, I never thought to know the joy of having a home to return to. But now I do.
Here's hoping there'll be no trouble today.
Have no fear, Master.
I'll fare all right without you for a little while.
'Tis not our place to hurry the Arisen.
What a delightful breeze.
I am the cream of the crop.
Just one last push, and I'll be done for the day. I'm just grateful I get to lead a quiet life.
Seems naught ever goes right. I dream of someone sweet.
Thank you. I finally achieved my purpose here, and I owe it all to you. 'Twould seem the residents of the palace have chosen to treat Allard's untimely passing as an accident. I imagine they deemed it safer not to make a fuss of the incident after perusing the evidence you uncovered for me. Shrewd as a den of foxes. I'll give them that. I truly cannot thank you enough. But I want to try. Just this once, I'll give you something special. I'll grant unto you the sweetest of dreams. I know not what I would do without you. You have my thanks, but 'tis time to say farewell for now. Just know that my bordlery will e'er be your haven, should you have need of it.
Would that all my days were so tranquil.
Allow me to lead the way. I can take you to our destination by the optimum route.
Lady Wilhelmina has been gone for some time now, and I cannot say we're the better for it. We're plagued by unruly customers, the sort who ne'er would have dared cause a fuss while she was proprietress. Oh, would that we could hire a guard of some sort. I dare say that should improve our lot a little.
We shall await you here, Master.
Welcome, sir. As ever, we are delighted to have you. Pray, do enjoy your stay.
Not much going on.
Sometimes I wonder if I'd be better off.
Always sets
at
me
herding.
to think of this place. Ah. Just one last
remember the last time I had a proper meal.
I cannot condone this.
I'm not sure what to do with myself. Oh, please let that patron pick another tonight.
Lonely place.
Ought to set my
Not
nose
without its charms.
Fair winds coming.
The sky always puts me in a contemplation.
Can't help but talk in a whisper when I'm here. I'm just grateful I get to lead a quiet life.
Lady Wilhelmina has been gone for some time now, and the Bordelry suffers for it. Would that we could hire a decent guard. I'm sure we should all feel a lot safer with someone to watch over us.
Must let it burn.
You can count on me to fly to your aid in your hour of need, Master. Knowing when to use curatives is my specialty. Where ought we to go now?
Follow me then, unless you doubt my sense of direction.
We seem to have arrived without issue. But are we safe here?
I've got my freedom, but my skill set ain't exactly tailored to living honestly. You think there's work for me out there? You think I could work there? For true? What? You went out and looked for a job for me? But why? Why would you put yourself to all that trouble? Give it a try, I suppose. Not sure how it'll turn out, but it's a start at least. I'll do my best not to make a mess of it. Oh, and thank you, cuz.
'Tis hard to find my footing in this darkness.
Their ilk will be a holy light above all else.
Well fought, Arisen.
But see must have catching up to do.
You've got to be proud of me. These people will be defeated when their skulls are smashed beyond repair. Well done! I grant you life in this battle. Hasn't even noticed what's being pilfered. You truly are formidable, Arisen. That was well fought. There's no one standing who might say otherwise.
No doubt this triumph will spur us into the next. No sense letting the enemy gain the hand. Early gripping gets the worm.
Yon path leads not to our destination. Concealed passage. 'Twould seem my intuition was right on the mark.
How extraordinary. 'Twould surely have escaped my eye.
Well done, Arisen.
There's been talk of a mysterious structure rising from the... the sea. I... Not sure what to make of it. Much obliged. Inspires naught but misgivings. Time to think round.
Good day, sir. What might you be looking for?
Could have sworn I had ought to attend to.
There's got to be something fun to
See
do.
what's selling lately.
Lots to do. Why get precious little time?
If you've no troubles.
Do stop and have a look. I've wares of every ilk.
Might you consider lightening your pack, Master?
Let's see. What can we do without?
Wolves! There! We have no means of exploiting our enemy's weakness.
You're going to regret that.
Would that ox carts would...
I am attentive and loyal, and prefer to remain by your side. In battle, I shall follow your lead and prioritize support.
Ah, I'll take that. We might find a use for it.
What is that? A tower? Nay, a statue?
We ought to take a closer look.
must ask you to refrain from charging off. Teamwork is the crux of our strategy.
Don't be such a worry, Wart. I know what I'm doing.
Let my magic grant you an elemental boon.
We should be able to move this boulder with our combined might.
Would anyone care to push? I'll go and open the chest.
Perhaps this will seem of little consequence, but some masters rearrange their party at the drop of a hat. One such arisen dismissed me after only half a day of service.
Each to their own.
I suppose there can be no harm in bringing this along.
We cannot expect gleaming treasures round every corner. It seems they bear us ill will. We have no means of exploiting our enemy's weakness.
Arisen, are you all right?
Turn out your pockets! Taking the lot.
was a skillful bit of thievery. You do your vocation proud.
See what else I can find.
We cannot break it from this side.
Who knows? I'll make them pay for that. Gold as well as blood.
Furthermore, ours is a party of women, by and large.
And yet, no two of us are the same. During my travels beyond the rift, I learned of a cave near here that you have yet to explore. Shall I take us there? Pray, follow me. I know the way, so there's no chance of our getting lost. Over here, if you please. We're here, Master. Magic, imbue your weapon with the fury of the elements.
When charged, be sure to avoid open flame. Oozes, Master!
Flame is its weakness! Naught compares to the thrill of victory. One cannot help but feel indomitable.
How are we to get through this door?
calls for a curative.
Have you forgotten something, Arisen? You're looking rather lost.
I'll collect that. You needn't trouble yourself. A treasure chest. Shall we see if we can't make our way over to it?
Methinks the fiends conquer. Perhaps a few more for good measure. These fiends will resurrect so long as their souls remain intact. But fear not, I shall gladly smash every last one. I'm ready to part from this place. I shall not be allowed to explore it further.
I've covered this nature is likely to invite all manner of misfortunes. A heavy pack not the least among them.
Suppose I could enjoy some idle chit-chat. Say, would you consider doing me a favor? Aye, you've my gratitude.
Sunset draws near.
Where we do not fall prey to enemy ambush.
'Tis the honor of my life to share your journey, Arisen. How might I serve you, Arisen?
I suppose we might as well gather what we can.
Your presence is a soothing one.
Master, my heart knows no greater peace than when I'm by your side. This seems a decent spot for a campsite.
Night is a frightful time to be wandering about. Shall we rest here till daybreak?
Here, strike with lightning on your side. I'll gather this. It might be of use.
While in another world, I happened upon a treasure chest rather close by here. Perhaps I could show you the way.
I expect this would fetch a fair sum at market.
A fitting reward for a rigorous search. Such a magnificent tapestry of stars.
I suppose 'tis so.
Now we can return to this location whenever we've a ferry stone to hand.
Fa alcar wasil non via pala an fatelpe halanan andil nolwende mol isilrod.
Carilm, kemen rostindo non meltol. Morvea curuir. You're no elf. Halan lome meltol. Fearnis Nambawe. I am called Darren. My brother taught me to speak your tongue. So different from our own. Do you understand me? I learned the words, but this is the first I use them. Others of your kind have come here, but my people warn them away. Oh, but I cannot stay. I must, see to the Arbor Heart. Edela el Dalia Ninwe el One.
Isolod fanun nandawin le Karen.
Kana el Kemenhum. Kana el Kemenhum. My duty is to care for this, our sacred tree. The Arbor Heart, she is called. She has been with us a very long time. She is nature's very heart, and a pillar of strength for my people. We have always lived in harmony with nature, and the Arbor Heart is our connection to the land. Yet, day by day, her strength is failing. I must give her nourishment of the soil to help her recover. A special kind, called Gwifentia in my language. I know not what you would call it in yours. Once, a dwarf wandered into the arbor and gifted some to us. It filled the Arbor Heart with life. Now, little remains. Too little for the Arbor Heart to recover her strength in full. She begins to wane. Do you know of this substance? It must be found outside the arbor somewhere. If you find any, will you tell me where it lies?
You can always depend upon me to translate for you, Master. Gwifentia is the Elvish word for scale cinder.
In your tongue, it is called scale cinder? Where can it be found, I wonder?
Now, scale cinder is a byproduct of the Batali smithing style. A Batali blacksmith ought to be able to tell us more.
If you see him on your journey, will you let me know? In your tongue, it is called scale cinder? Where can it be found, I wonder?
Follow me.
You can count on me to fly to your aid in your hour of need, Master. Knowing when to use curatives is my specialty. Good evening, Arisen.
We've strayed off course. A different path would deliver us quicker now. I'll lead the way.
Nun liatilmo. Nun liatilmo.
Lintar nun wisoron, ir menasfana. Ronde minitar.
Our packs are heavier, and our purses far lighter.
These were necessary expenses, mind. No use clinging to every last coin.
Akayel fil Calawin nun li arama. Arume fa in Itarond, etele el dalia nun we. Nefurnis avakil. In Lalasta.
I'll hold on to this. After all, an ounce of prevention is worth a pound of cure.
Onne kasinke fanil.
Falomatari nun fear.
Surfirnes. Alane alveg elelote an fear alanduin. Mormate fa elegano. Ingala na angedur eruenon.
Fa alcarwa sil non via palan. Martin nandewin morteren nicales.
Rod Fanon. Kemen Hume Nath.
And here we are, in the blink of an eye. Shall we take stock of our surroundings?
Another day, another adventure.
Ox carts make for relatively safer travel.
One hopes these carts offer comfort commensurate to their costs.
This ox cart's bound for the checkpoint rest town. I'll not take you anywhere till I've had my due. Time to be heading home.
Tiring being summoned.
I've just recalled a little tidbit I heard from the locals.
If you refer to changes in the military's makeup, I've heard the same.
Indeed. Tell is, there's been a shift in the chain of command.
I mustn't lose my head.
Perhaps it's time you use your lantern, Master.
I cannot fault your prowess. Let my magics grant you an elemental.
At any cost arisen. You have been doused in oil. Success. Our foe hasn't even noticed what's been pilfered. A cave. Shall we proceed into the depths?
Narrow passages.
I am attentive and loyal, and prefer to remain by your side.
But not at the expense of my duty.
Someone ought to put a stop to this. Don't think I'll stand for this.
It's this way.
Here already? Travelling by ox cart was a welcome change.
Aye, you've my gratitude. Here you are. Reckoned I owed you something.
What would you of me? My time isn't yours to waste.
Might as well take a look while you're here, eh?
Stop by again soon.
Suppose I could enjoy some idle chit-chat. That's it for my wares. Can't work as late as I used to anymore. I wish they'd helped when all I served rule. Suppose that's enough for one day.
Let me stay a while.
So, you seek to enter Batal, I presume? I'll have to check your permit. Go on through.
Was a poultry you passed. Wish I'd been born a nobleman's son.
Sorry, sir. Can't take you anywhere just now.
At least I have my life.
I'm dead tired.
Tis just another day. Same as the
You've
one of
pushed
yore.
your luck too far. This ox cart's bound for Back Batal. You've got to pay afore we depart.
Really now. You mustn't shirk your duty. Lest you forget, 'tis the Arisen we serve here.
Well met. Well met.
Look around if you will, but be sure to buy aught.
Living's hard.
Lost track of time. This place is too comfortable.
No respect for the old methods anymore. Got some work for me, eh?
Wow, wow. Look who 'tis. What brings you to the smithy? Looking for scale cinder, are we? Well, you're in a luck. Our forge is flit. Oh, 'tis at an elf's behest, you say. I'm afraid that changes things a wee bit. Elves and dwarves don't get along, see? Brocker won't want to help you. Unless you were to offer him aught he couldn't resist. Listen, I happen to know there's one bit of elven culture no dwarf can turn their nose up at. All elven fare's bland as grass. All of it. That is, save the singularly flavoursome dish, Nutriab. Course, no dwarf would openly admit to having a taste for it. But the fact of the matter is, the mere smell of that dish has dwarves foaming at the maw. Don't believe me? Bring a bowl of it to Brocker. You'll soon see.
So the blacksmith ought grant us some Gwefenture in exchange for Nutriarb. Shall we inform Miss Derren of this, Master? I know where that person can be found, Master. This way.
We're in your hands, sir. Much obliged.
Precious little time.
But the seas, strange.
I'll gladly stay a while. Time to be heading home.
What to make of this?
Interested in my wares?
Well met, sir. You'll be glad to know that I finally finished my reading of that grimoire we spoke of. Which brings me to a curious point. There's a favor I'd ask of you. What happened to my eye? Oh, never mind the bandage. 'Tis nothing serious. Now, as I was saying, I'd like for you to find the grimoire's second volume for me. 'Twould seem 'tis part of a set, and will only reveal its true power when both tomes are in hand. The copy I possess is but the first, one half of a whole. I've heard tell that its twin can be found in a queer little shop in Vermont. Alas, passing through the border checkpoint is no simple matter for a humble merchant like myself. But you, sir, I dare say you are not of Batal. Then you ought have no trouble passing through the checkpoint. I implore you, find that second volume for me. All I want is to give my family a decent life, the life they deserve. This is my chance to provide for them as I ne'er have.
A queer little shop in Vermont, is it? I wonder which of the shops in Vermont matches that description.
Well now, I'm not sure.
Look as long as you please. Greetings, Sir Arisen. Have you found the second volume of On the Transference of Souls, perchance? No matter. These things take time. Should you happen across it in your travels, do bring it here to me. I simply must have that tome. Always a pleasure.
Right, just follow me.
Mother, quick! Over here!
Beg pardon, sir, but I must ask you to stop aiding my husband. He lost his eye while reading that grimoire. His eye! I can't bear to see him involved with that fell thing anymore. But he refuses to listen to me.
He's been saying not to worry, that he'll make us more money soon. 'Tis as if he's lost his mind how much he repeats it.
'Tis all my fault, Mother. He's only been like this since I said I wished we had an easier life.
No, 'tisn't, dear, and don't you fret. Your father, he'll be back to his old self before you know it. Pray, sir, seek out that grimoire if you must, but do not give it to my husband. I beg of you.
Ought we to give Sir Isaac the grimoire as he requested? 'Tis a quandary indeed.
A difficult choice indeed.
How intriguing. Let's take it easy today.
this how it ends?
Well done. I grant you lightning bang.
Right where I need you. Don't let up!
We are at our best when we combine our strength.
And here I thought I was leading the way. But I suppose your whims take precedence.
The Arisen decides our path. We have but to follow.
Oh, well, well, well. Aren't you a fine specimen? Might I trouble you to show me your tongue? You're the very picture of health. I dare say a constitution such as yours could survive most any toxin. Have you ever crossed paths with an asp? If you have, I'm sure you'll agree that they are masterful poisoners. Not only do they spew venom with abandon, but they're crafty enough to coat their spears with the substance. Truly remarkable behaviour. 'Tis fit to pique any scholar's curiosity, no? Thus, my task for you. Might you be so kind as to return to me afflicted with asp venom? The opportunity to study the poison's effects on a living specimen would further my research by leaps and bounds.
I'm nodding off where I stand.
You can count on me to fly to your aid in your hour of need, Master. Knowing when to use curatives is my specialty. The sun climbs high.
Is there no escape? Ho there! Faring all right?
I believe this is intended as a means of transport. It would be interesting to see where it might take us.
I dare say there'd be no harm in using this.
My head hurts just thinking about it.
Well met.
If our destination is a distant one, travel by ox cart might be worth considering.
Fewer monsters are to be found on the main road, though carts travel only by the sun's light.
This ox cart's bound for the checkpoint rest town. Can't let you on till you've paid. Idleness is a luxury I can rarely afford.
I keep feeling eyes on the back of my head.
This can't be real.
You're
It
nuts.
can't.
You hear me?
I knew this would go past. And they say the Arisen could have defeated this lot without us.
like that.
There's more where that came from!
Just yonder looks to be a good spot for harvesting ingredients.
Shall we see if there's aught to be found while we're here?
Let me get that.
Steel yourself!
One of us has been poisoned. Vital to remain level-headed.
It is a boat worthy of vision. Not to say our best.
Ah, yes, now I see.
Now to start!
I believe John Foe is drawn to the light. We ought to extinguish our lantern, lest we summon it unwittingly. Tis the simplest tactic our foe most avoids. Knock its feet out from under it.
Excellent. I could have done no better.
And you'd like to take care of your maker. Well said.
Here, strike with lightning on your side.
When enraged, this creature is capable of calamitous strength. We will not provoke it.
How are we meant to attack it without moving it?
We prevailed by the skin of our teeth.
What fails to destroy us only enhances our chances against future adversaries.
'Tis a mechanism for hauling freight, and it looks as if it could bear a significant load.
Might we not avail ourselves of its use?
Heavens, no!
How's this? You keep your...
Be ready! Our foes are armed!
I have but two words for that performance. Utter perfection.
Once more!
Right where I am. Don't let up.
We are at our best when we combine our strength. These units will be defeated when their skulls are smashed beyond repair. Most impressive, Master.
Keep on like that. We'll be done here soon enough.
Outstanding.
Someone saw fit to camp here to see.
The road turns perilous after all. Should behoove us to rescue us of the Mournfire.
Right where I want you.
Would that ox carts were...
My talents lie in combining materials, and I'll use...
Let me get that.
Heavens, this ox cart's bound for the checkpoint rest town. Can't let you on till you've paid.
I hope those coral snakes are put to rout, and soon. 'Twould ensure a better future for this city, and tomorrow's supper.
Now there's a worthy prize. If only 'tweren't so far away.
Well met, sir. How was the day treating you then?
Greetings. Sailing well, I hope. Might as well take a look while you're here, eh? Bones. Welcome, sir. Contrary to the name, this little shop of mine deals in naught but the finest treasures. If you think me a liar, then buy something and see the truth for yourself. On the transference of souls, eh? 'Tis not like to do much harm on its own, but when combined with its twin, the first volume, 'tis potent indeed. Take care how you use it, sir. Ah, I see you desire one of my masterpieces. Very well. I shall have your order crafted in good time. A little patience is all I ask. Many thanks to you.
We have acquired the grimoire entitled On the Transference of Souls, just as Sir Isaac requested. Will we be delivering it to him? The choice is yours to make, Master, but let us speak with him, either way. A person of import, I take it. Very well. I will lead the way.
A guide is most welcome. Now we shan't lose our way. I am attentive and loyal, and prefer to remain by your side. In battle, I shall follow your lead and prioritize support. I'll serve with redoubled vigor this day.
Might as well take a look while you're here, eh? Might as well take a look while you're here, eh? Many thanks.
You can count on me to fly to your aid in your hour of need, Master. Knowing when to use curatives is my specialty. I regret to say that I am at a loss.
Fancy a look at my wares?
Why, peruse at your leisure, sir.
Well met, son. How might I be of service?
Wish I'd been born a nobleman, son.
Watch yourself. I'm not someone you want to cross.
Welcome, sir. Contrary to the name, this little shop of mine deals in naught but the finest treasures. If you think me a liar, then buy something and see the truth for yourself. The creation of a masterpiece takes time, sir. Pray do not rush me. Many thanks to you.
Peruse at your leisure, sir.
Only think
Hope this job pays out
Polished
better
it this
than
morning.
last.
Stomach's growling. Time for an early supper. Welcome, sir. If you think me a liar, then buy some. The creation of a masterpiece takes time, sir. Many thanks to you.
Peruse at your leisure, sir.
I've got wares of every ilk. Need anything? Mayhap I can help, sir. Hope to see you again ere long.
Go on, have a look. The soldiers have been making a fuss over some strange temple in the sea.
Shall we get some rest then? "'Tis a perilous journey I've had, Arisen. When that griffin came upon us, I feared we were done for.
I trust we've all inspected our equipment.
Come, we've much to be getting on with.
I hope you slept well.
An ox cart ought to make our journey easier.
Walking everywhere is certainly tiring.
Slim pickings of late. Am I losing my touch? Take joy by the hand.
Welcome, sir. If you think me a liar, then buy something and see that the creation of a masterpiece takes time, sir. Hope to see you again.
Peruse at your leisure, sir.
I could die.
Welcome, sir. If you think me a liar, then buy. The item you requested is complete. Here you are, sir. Use it well. Many would call themselves a master. Few truly are. Hope to see you again.
My master from beyond the rift is an honest sort, and would never even think to have a forgery made.
Now that is a surprise. It gladdens my heart to see you safe and sound, Arisen. I know of nothing that demands your immediate notice.
That went as well as we might have hoped. Let us cast our eyes about and analyze the situation.
Hobgoblin! I shan't allow any further harm to
Anon. Phenomenon.
Isirrod Banun Galai
Sophianis. Alane Alvekil Kasinke. Elelote Anfir Alanduin. Mormate Fa Elegano. Eruma nun verusa laikasa. Anaculion folistiel.
Halan ostolintan. Non wende hiroth.
Follow me, Master. I've plotted a new course that will see us to our destination much more swiftly.
Svindemon Fionar, and the wind nor and you.
Have you found Gwefencha? A dwarven blacksmith has some? Truly? But elves and dwarves do not see, eye to eye. I fear the smith will not heed my plea. You believe he will if I prepare an elven dish? Which one? Nutriarb. Dwarves have a liking for it, they say? Are you certain? Nutriarb is not very tasty. Few elves enjoy it. It is a pungent stew of old fish and apples, boiled till it forms a thick paste. But I shall prepare it, if it has any chance of bringing me Gwefencha. The Arbor Heart depends upon it. Would you be willing to gather the ingredients for me? You won't have to go far to find them. I thank you. I need only the two main ingredients, rotten apples and rotten fish. Bring them to me, and I will prepare Nutriarb.
Rotten fish and apples? My stomach lurches at the very thought. But I suppose we ought to procure them all the same.
Tis no great shock to me.
Do you have the ingredients? This is all I need. I will prepare the dish now. It shan't take long. My people dwell in the mountains, so we are rarely able to dine on fish from the sea. This dish was first made by an elf with a craving for fish, when no fresh fish was to hand. These fish already stink of the sea. Left to rot, they turn even more, pungent. Nutriarb is oft served at celebratory events, but I have never seen anyone eat it. Everyone turns their noses from the smell. I must endure. It is almost finished, thankfully. The stink is more than I can bear. It is ready, but it is so vile. I cannot understand how anyone could stomach it, let alone enjoy it. I fear the dwarven blacksmith will be angry if I present him with this. But I will trust in you. Come, let us away to Batal. I thank you. Here, my brother gave this to me. Might we not use it now? The sooner we arrive, the better. Never have I left the arbor before this moment. It is invigorating, and not a little frightening. Never have I left the arbor. We have reached Batal. It is nothing like the arbor, yet it has a beauty all its own.
Follow me.
Look around if you must, but be sure to buy aught.
You're back! And who's that you've got with you? An elf? I ne'er met one afore. Not quite what I imagined, if I'm honest. Well met. The name's Sarah. I'm an apprentice here at the smithy.
Well met.
She's the one who's after the scale cinder, I expect. Have you brought some of that elven delicacy along with you then, like I suggested?
Yes, I have the Nutriarb with me.
Marvellous. I thought I smelt it on you. Mark me, you put that in front of Brocker, and he'll fain hear out your request. Right, follow me. I've just cleaned out the forge, see, so we'll need to make for the cavern where we dump all the excess scale cinder. Come on, you two. The cavern's this way.
Shall we follow Sir Sarah, Master? With any luck, we'll have pockets full of scale cinder before the day's done.
'Tis easily done.
A customer, then. That changes things.
If we've a destination in mind, an ox cart would get us there with little effort.
Well, we've few other means of transport at our disposal.
I should not like to face the trials to come without some new equipment.
I suppose we shall have to depend upon the Arisen's generosity.
Right, here we are. Oi, Brocker, you in here?
What's all this racket? I thought I told you that... You imbecile! You brought an elf here, of all things! Get her out of here, now!
Hold a moment, Brocker. She's brought something for you. Don't you want to see what is?
A gift. For you.
Ah! What makes you think I'd be able to stomach your elven cooking? I'm gonna go dispose of this, and I expect the elf to be gone when I return.
What am I to do now?
What you came here for, of course. This is your chance.
Truly? But...
You'll have to be quick, mind. Brocker makes short work of his meals. While you're at it, you might have yourselves a little competition, eh? See who can collect more of the stuff. Anyway, good luck. I'll be outside keeping watch. Best start searching. Brocker might be back any moment.
'Tis in caverns such as these that monsters thrive.
We'd best be prepared to make our own light before we proceed.
Of course.
Well fought, Arisen.
Where else can I look? Where else can I look?
My heart is racing. I thought the dwarf would catch us. How much scale cinder did you get? You've got so much. With this, the Arbor Heart will undoubtedly recover. For now, I must return and tend to the Arbor Heart. I hope you will come visit us again. I should like you to see the Arbor Heart, restored. And I must thank you as well, Sarah. You and the blacksmith, Brocker.
Not at all. 'Twas my pleasure. I'm sure Brock'd say the same if he weren't so stubborn. No thanks needed. I was just glad to be of use. I hope the scale cinder sees that tree of hers flourish.
You're welcome to take whatever you like from my pack, Master. I'd gladly see you put what I find to good use. Ants! Mind, they do not poison you! Let my magic imbue your weapon with the fury of the elements. Look out, Arisen! We're under attack! Arisen! Are you alone?
The venom of an asp courses through you, Master. I suppose our next task is to return to Sir Jarl. I know where that person can be found, Master. This way.
We're in your hands, sir. Much obliged.
Could you come over here?
My curative magics are at your disposal. Wait right there. No! The Arisen has been poisoned!
Not bad. The battle engine full.
An impressive diversion. Shall I finish them off, Arisen?
A wise
Is this a challenge, Arisen, to see who can keep pace?
Let us endeavor to keep up, though we are less fleet of foot.
Don't give up now.
Here, if you please.
This might be worth.
So, we finally arrived.
Oh, marvelous! I can see the asp venom is hard at work in your veins. Come, allow me a closer look. Let's see here. Pupils dilated, tongue swollen, and that's to say nothing of what's going on in your internal organs. So much to study. Splendid! I dare say I've learned all I can. I am in your debt, my friend. In truth, I did not expect you would oblige me. I have put this task to many, yet you are the first to follow through. When at last my research bears fruit, I will have you to thank. Now, on to your next task. I would have you subject yourself to the venom of the venin harpy. These magnificent creatures hunt in flocks, bombarding their prey from on high with a noxious onslaught. Hurry along and return only once you are afflicted. Oh, I can hardly wait.
We hunt venom harpies next, though I suppose we are the quarry. Let us begin by seeking out the beasts. I can guide you to the vicinity of our destination, Master.
We're in your hands, sir. Much obliged.
We pawns are mere travellers from beyond the rift. What cause have the Batali to regard us with such hostility?
Take heart. But we are fulfilling our duty at the Arisen's side. We have naught to be ashamed of.
you know how long you'll be? I only asked so that I might adopt the most effective stance to recuperate my strength.
'Tis not our place to hurry the Arisen.
I dare say you are the only one to whom I may turn. If you've the means, sir, I pray you to purchase the deed. You have my gratitude, sir, for your cooperation in securing the Empress's safety. Should aught arise, report to me directly. This bodes ill.
A good sleep will ensure we are prepared for the morrow.
Should we hunt a few monsters to start the day off?
Come, we've much to be getting on with.
Ready to forge on? You can count on me to fly to your aid in your hour of need, Master. Knowing when to use curatives is my specialty. Is there aught this pawn might do for you?